Hi, I'm Arpita. Today, let me explain the difference between fast fashion and slow sustainable fashion. Nowadays, we get to hear these words a lot around us. Many of us do not know what they mean and the difference between them. I've gathered important differences between fast fashion and slow sustainable fashion for you in this video. Clothes shopping used to be an occasional event, something that happened a few times a year when the seasons changed or when we outgrew what we had. But about 20 years ago, clothes became cheaper, trend cycles have become faster, and shopping became a hobby. Then entered fast fashion, global fashion chains. These dominate our high fashion streets and online shopping. What is fast fashion and how exactly does it impact people, the planet, and animals? It was all too good to be true on the outside. All these stores selling cool, trendy clothing you could buy with very less money, wear a handful of times, and then throw away. Suddenly, everyone could afford to dress like their favorite celebrity or wear the latest trends fresh from the fashion shows. Fast fashion can be defined as cheap, trendy clothing that takes ideas from the fashion shows or celebrity culture, turns them into garments in high street stores produced in very less time to meet consumer demand. The idea is to get the newest styles on the market as fast as possible so shoppers can buy them while they are very popular, then sadly throw them away after a few wears. It gives the idea that outfit repeating is a fashion embarrassment. If you want to stay relevant, you have to sport the latest looks as they happen. That creates a dangerous system of overproduction and consumption that has made fashion one of the world's largest polluters. Let's talk about how fast fashion is affecting us, polluting our planet. Fast fashion has a very bad impact on the planet. The pressure to reduce costs and speed up production time means environment is not thought about. Fast fashion's negative impact includes its use of cheap, toxic textile dyes polluting clean water globally. Cheap textiles also increase fast fashion's impact. Polyester is one of the most popular fabrics. It can shed microfibers that add to the increasing levels of plastic in our oceans when washed. I've spoken about this in one of my previous videos. But even natural fabrics can be a problem at the level fast fashion demands. Regular cotton requires huge quantities of water and pesticides. This results in drought risks and creates extreme stress on water basins and competition for resources between companies and local communities. The speed at which garments are produced also means that more and more clothes are disposed of by consumers, creating massive textile waste. According to the Indian Textile Journal, it is estimated that more than 1 million tons of textiles are thrown away every year, with most of this coming from household sources. This amounts to around 1 kg of textile waste per person. Exploiting workers. Fast fashion impacts garment workers who work in dangerous environments for low wages and without fundamental human rights. Further down the supply chain, the farmers may work with toxic chemicals and practices that can have devastating impacts on their physical and mental health. I have placed a link for the True Cost trailer in the description. Take a moment to watch it after this video. Harming animals. Animals are also impacted by fast fashion. In the wild, the toxic dyes and microfibers released in waterways are ingested by land and marine life through the food chain to devastating effect. When animal products such as leather, fur, and even wool are used in fashion directly, animal welfare is put at risk. As an example, scandals reveal that real fur, including cat and dog fur, is often being passed off as faux fur to unknowing shoppers. The truth is that there is so much real fur being produced under terrible conditions in fur farms, it becomes cheaper to produce and buy than faux fur. Forcing consumers, you and me. Finally, fast fashion can impact consumers themselves, encouraging a throwaway culture because of both the built-in outdatedness of the products and the speed at which trends become prominent. Fast fashion makes us believe that we need to shop more and more to stay on top of trends, creating a constant sense of need and ultimate dissatisfaction. How to spot a fast fashion brand? Let me share some key factors that are common to fast fashion brands. Number one, thousands of styles which touch on all the latest trends. Number two, extremely short turnaround time between when a trend or a garment is seen in the fashion show or in celebrity media and when it reaches to the shops. Number three, offshore manufacturing where labor is the cheapest with the use of workers on low wages without satisfactory rights or safety, and complex supply chain where we cannot track the suppliers after the first tire. Number four, a limited quality of a particular garment. This is an idea developed by Zara. With a new stock arriving in store every few days, shoppers know if they don't buy something they like, they will probably miss their chance. Number five, cheap low quality materials like polyester causing clothes to degrade after just a few wears and get thrown away. Not to mention the microfiber shedding issue. What is slow fashion? Now let's talk about slow fashion. It is the opposite of fast fashion. It gives an awareness and approach to fashion that considers the process and resources required to make clothing. It supports buying better quality garments that will last longer and considers fair treatment of people, animal and the planet. Slow fashion and sustainable or ethical fashion have a lot of similarities. These movements follow the same general guidelines. The main difference with slow fashion is that it concentrates on reducing consumption and production more specifically. Slow fashion movement. Pre-industrial revolution, garments were locally sourced and produced. People would buy durable clothing that could serve them for a long time or make their own from the textiles and resources available to them. Clothing reflected the place and culture of the people wearing them. Let me share what you can do to be part of slow fashion movement. These are the kind of topics I generally talk on my channel. You can watch more videos after watching this. Okay, step 1. Take a step back and decide if you really need something new or some forgotten piece that maybe just needs a small repair. Step 2. Buy fewer garments less often and opt for second hand when you can. Step 3. When it comes to buying new, instead of purchasing 6 cheap polyester tops that will unravel off after 1 or 2 wears, invest in higher quality pieces. They will be made from more sustainable processes and fabrics like 1 or 2 organic cotton or linen tops will last for years to come. Step 4. Stop treating your clothes as disposable and make an effort to repair, upcycle, pass along or responsibly dispose of them when they no longer serve you. Some characteristics of slow fashion brands. 1. Made from high quality sustainable materials like linen. Number 2. Garments are more timeless than trendy. Number 3. Often sold in smaller local stores rather than huge chain enterprises. Number 4. Locally sourced, produced and sold garments. Number 5. Few specific styles per collection, which are released twice or maximum 3 times per year, or a permanent seasonless collection. Number 6. Often made to order to reduce unnecessary production. Question of the day. Do you want to be part of a slow fashion movement with me? Type yes or no in the comments. Hope this video was helpful. If it was, share it with your friends so they will also understand how fashion works. If you are here for the first time and haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more slow fashion, minimal wardrobe, styling and intentional living videos once a week. Follow me on Instagram for daily inspiration and suggest the videos you want to see. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week. Bye.